We're in my art room today because we're gonna do some art. Why is the oil paint giving me bubble guts? I'm scared. Don't know why I did that. Good morning. Today is July 23rd, 2024. I'm trying to get out of a rut, so I think that we should do some art. I haven't done art in a long time. I have this crooked painting behind me. My art room is honestly empty because my sister took my couch that was in here and I took my desk and then my other desk, but I'm gonna bring back one of my desks in here. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Just kidding. I don't know if you guys know that video. Honestly, I thought it would have flown away by now.
I've been living off monsters, and this Paula's Choice literally makes up my home skincare routine at the moment.
She's going to go over there and dance. Go on. There she is. Can you imagine that? A dancer?
I will never fully understand what it is to be them, and I think like the depth of each individual human is so cool, and that's kind of what this article talks about. And I'm not gonna bore you guys with like philosophy or anything, but like I was having that thought and I was like, I have to go print that out. It's not about bats really at all. It's just about like that we will never understand what it is to be somebody else. Just we can understand like the idea of it. I think, I don't even know if he says that. I haven't finished rereading it yet, but we will just never know. And I think it's cool that like even twins will never understand what it is like to be the other person. Like that's so insane to me. And I think I need to lean in on that idea kind of about like YouTube, and that even when I feel discouraged, I guess knowing that I am like a unique person on this platform, and that's something that counts for something. I think I don't know if any of that made even the slightest bit of sense, but I hope it did.
He told me he used to hate the rain until we met, and I would not shut up about how much I love the rain. Now we don't date anymore, let alone speak. And I wonder on these rainy days if he still likes the rain or even thinks about me when it rains. But I can't ask him because he has a girlfriend.
Oh, you're wonderful. Oh, tell me. You tell me I swear I'm the only woman in the world who could ever live with you. You're the only woman in the world who's ever going to. Tell me.
Okay.
Oh, I have matches on my leg.
No problem. Do you know what your estimated time of arrival?
I need to stop dicking around and I need to get started.
This is the shelf. It's a little chaotic, but it's honest work. Thought that would be more satisfying.
Oh, here they are.
This is the good stuff.
Here they are.
Like, I should not give a damn about the people that are like holding me to an impossible standard. Like, but a lot of it is that I'm holding myself to an impossible standard. I'm not letting myself believe that people care about what I have to say. I'm not letting myself believe that what I have to say is important. I'm not letting myself believe that because my art doesn't look exactly like this person's, that it's not important, that it doesn't have any value. And so trying to value my art has been really hard. Anyway, back to the ramble. Here's the tea. My sister thinks this looks like a penis. Sigmund Freud would be proud. I know everyone's tired. Everyone's tired of me talking about that man. I'm starting to get tired. Psych. I don't think I could. I think I've really just become obsessed with the idea of I need to be a filmmaker to the standards of what I'm seeing. And I think it's taken all the fun out of it, honestly, because when I used to do things like this, it was from a place of experimentation because I knew that I didn't know shit. Like, I knew that whatever I created was gonna be cool regardless to me because I came from it. I came from a spot where I didn't even know what exposure was. Like, I should have known because I've been learning about it since high school. I was in a film class, but I just, like, the cells, I cannot grasp. Like, I understand that I've learned the cell cycle many years over and over, but for some reason, until like I sit down and I genuinely am like, I want to know what this is, I could learn about something over and over and over and just decide not to process it. So don't even ask me the phases of the cell cycle. I know the names, but like I don't know what happens in each phase anyway. It has a correlation, but no direct correlation, I guess. When I started filmmaking, I started recording, like I've been recording all my life. I've been interested in YouTube for as long as I know. I've been talking to myself. I've been talking to myself like I'm making videos all my life, to the point where people are like, who are you talking to? And it's just like my audience, and there's no camera. But I think, first of all, when there is a camera, it's terrifying as fuck. And I think because like, though there's no one in the room with you, there is like, but now I feel more guilty because I think as I get older, I'm like, well, seeing people my age, I turned 23 actually in like 7 days. I'm 23, and I think I'm getting to that point where it's starting to get scary a little bit. Like, my ignorance is no longer feeling cute. It's just like, you're stupid as fuck. Get smarter. That's literally what my inner monologue sounds like right now, because I just feel very incompetent these days. Something about being an artist. I want to be a filmmaker, and people will be like, oh, you should like film this wedding video, you know. my cousin's brother's mom is getting married, whatever, I think you should record it. And then it's like, you don't really want to do it, but then you're trying to get out of that point where you don't take opportunities, because now people are like, well, it's your fault that you have no opportunities. And then you do that, and then you find out that you suck. And not only do you know you suck, everybody knows that you suck at that. But it's just like, well, I didn't even want to do that because that's not what I want to do. But I think people tend to like confuse art as like, if you can do one thing, or if you're interested in one type of art form, that you should be able to perfect and master and do all of them, even if they're like in a related category. And I'm just like, I feel like, yes, they have some similarities, but I think event cinematography and movie film cinematography is very different in the way that my brain compartmentalizes them, and I think they have different aspects. Yeah, just things like that. Like, I've had a bunch of situations like that where I couldn't prove myself in front of people, and so I just feel really insecure about my skills. And I think my issue also is that when I started making films, I wasn't making them with the intention of being good. I was just making them to make them, and then people loved them, and then it was like, oh my gosh, you're my star student. And then it was like, shit, things got really spicy when somebody vouched for me, because they were like, oh my gosh, she's so good at this. But it's like, when you do something on accident, or like you just do it because you just did it, I feel like it's so much, like the pressure is just so, it's released. And I think in those moments, you're able to actually make things that are interesting because you're free from thought. You're not really thinking about, will this person like it, or will this person like it? But I think when you're doing it for gains or something, it's harder and the pressure is still there. And I think, I don't know how to break out of that. And I think that's something important to break out of in general, because like, I do want to gain. I know with YouTube, there's like a bad stigma, and people are like, well, if you're on YouTube for the sake of growing and you're on the news cycle, then you should not even be on a platform such as this because you're not passionate about it and your heart isn't there. But I think that's not fair. Like, it is there, but it's like, I think it's natural to want to grow. That's not even what this is about. This is just my thoughts on being stuck in a creative rut and trying to get out. And am I ashy? I hope I don't title this how to get out of a rut, because I don't know. Well, I kind of do know. I've been taking more initiative into resting. I've been watching movies, and I have been, yeah, watching movies, resting, talking to my friends, and spending time alone. You can't see that shit. It's 8:20 now, and honestly, I'm like, why are we still doing this? I might finish another day, or I might come back in here tonight and finish after my shower. I also need to do the dishes. As for the eye, it's so ugly, but I think it has potential, honestly. But I think I need to give myself more space to fuck up, honestly, and to just be, and see who stays and who goes. This video is gonna be like 4 minutes long. Yeah.